I can't see a thing.
Go on, Rita, baby. Now that sounds really groovy. I tell you what, let's sing. Well, it's nice to see Brick safe and sound. After all he's been around, and in my view he should be crowned the King of Limbo. Well, he's had his ups and he's had his downs. He's had his smiles and he's had his frowns. But I still say he should be crowned the King of Limbo. Oh, what more can a poor boy do? Working for the likes of me and you. What more can a poor boy say? But I could use your help in any way. He took his courage to the brink. If it were me, I would turn to drink. Well, that's the reason I think he should be the King of Limbo. Yeah, he had to face enough sins, but at least he kept his leggy limbs. I think that we should be crowning him the King of Limbo. Take it away, Rita, baby.
This video is such fucking nightmare fuel, I swear to God. Like, if you've never seen this, this is not like a cool, chill ragtime song. I swear to God, it's one of the most disturbing things in history. Honestly, big ups to Mandalore Gaming for that fucking video. That might be one of his best videos. I haven't watched this stuff in a while. People always ask what YouTubers I watch. He's one of them. This shit had me fucking dying, dude. The King of Limbo. Do-wop, a doobie-doo-wop. A do-wop, a doobie-doo-wop. A do-wop, a doobie-doo-wop. The King of Limbo. A do-wop, a doobie-doo-wop. A do-wop, a doobie-doo-wop. A do-wop, a doobie-doo-wop. King of Limbo. It's the best fucking shit ever, dude. You have no idea. I love it so much. Anyway, welcome to the stream. Hello, Ash. Welcome to the stream. I already streamed twice today, so mentally I'm already in this, like, post-gaming mindset. Honestly, once you're fucking done with this shit, I ain't playing WoW and stream no more, but I'll play it. I'm fucking around. And then, tomorrow is Fire Emblem. Ideally, we could finish this. I mean, I might have to sacrifice some streams so that... Why is there no sound? That's because Wrath of the Lich King just opens really quietly. I'd like to, PC stream 1? PC stream 2? I think one of these is supposed to become the World of Warcraft stream. Yeah, they're both identical. Okay, I'll mess around and fix that later. I haven't really had the time to change up anything that I've been doing. So I've been bad in that regard. Anyway, that's life. Anyway, I don't really have too much to say. It's been a pretty good week, I'd say, so far. And then after this, I'm probably going to continue to level up my Hunter. Hunters just level faster in this game, period. Like it's just really that straightforward. If you play a Hunter in this game, you will hit, like, level, or I would say you level faster just because you have all the assistance of Warlock minus the downtime, which is, like, kind of dope. Honestly, I should have done a 14 stream. I kind of hate that I'm playing this now. But whatever, I kill time. I kill time in unique and interesting ways. Let's go. We'll do, the cleansing must be stopped. Oh, I haven't done this yet? What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, I guess what I should do is I should try to fucking get to 70 on my Paladin. Like, I feel like there's just... Unfortunately, there's not enough time for me to level everything the way I want to. I just don't have the time. I just... It's unfortunate, but I wish I did. Because if I did, I would definitely run around. I'd like to level a shaman up, because I've never had like a high level shaman, a high level mage. I was playing a little bit of Shadow Priest. That's been pretty fun. Like that's what I mean. Like, so many of these like older classes just played so well, and it's such a shame that they like totally like got rid of all of them. I just feel sad sometimes thinking about it. It's like, damn, they were really onto something with this, and then just 14 comes along and it's just better in like every way almost. Obviously a very heavily subjective opinion, but I mean, I'm gonna keep doing that. I played this game for so many hours prior to playing 14, so I feel like I'm not like being horrifically unfair, you know, like... Minor attack? No, they're all dead. Okay. I don't know. You know how it is. Like, I played a lot of this game, actually, over the years. And it was a part of my life up until I went to high school, basically. I think it takes them a really long time to get here, by the way. I could have sworn that they approached from there, but last time they came from over here. So I actually have no idea. It's like one of the weirdest quests in the game. There they are, yeah. I might not do as Razius the Cruel, because you actually have to have like multiple people show up to help you. So I'll probably just go off and do my own thing. It just sucks. I wish I had more time so I could level up more characters. And I just unfortunately really do not. I would love to get like a whole bunch of characters leveled up just so that way, you know, I could play them and just, you know, in general, right? Like, that's just the kind of thing I like. You know, I like being able to have multiple different characters and, you know, you can do different things. Just even if you just want to like dick around and play around with the spells and stuff, right? Like that's always fun to me, right? It's unfortunate, but nothing you can really do about it. Such is life. Okay, there you go. So the horse bad news. Oh, there's bad news now? Oh, that's great. He might have... Now he has to be put down. Whatever, man. Man, humans are lucky nobody tries to put us the fuck down like some of these people do. To animals, like, for real. That's tragic. It's tragic that he jumps into... What was it? A pot hanger? I don't know why a pot hanger would be sharp enough for him to cut himself, but I mean, it is what it is, right? Shit happens. I don't know. I'm not around any pot hangers, so I can't really totally vouch for that. Do I have to wait for this? Wait. Use the wolf totem. The fuck is the wolf totem? Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, I like this. This remains. This is really good if you want to travel water really quickly. That's what I mean. Death Knight's just got so much good shit, dude. This class is just so well designed. It's so great. I think they also did change the flying. I don't think you could fly originally from Thrallmar. I think it was Shadow Moon Village. I forget if you needed it to traverse the Netherstorm. I never really did anything in the Netherstorm, because either I hit 68 and I went on to Lich King areas, or I've never played Burning Crusade to completion while it was fresh in any iteration. Like, I was close. No, I think I might have hit 70. I forget though. It's been years since I played it. I feel like I hit 70 and I was like, well, I don't need to go to Netherstorm anymore. So I think I went there and popped a little bit. I think I hit 70 in Netherstorm on like my first or second quest. And I was just like, well, why the fuck am I going to stick around here? Let me go to the new area. And then from there, I just went. I got to, I think, 74, and then that was it. I never played WoW again for like 4 or 5 years. The next time I played World of Warcraft after quitting in 2010, was like 2016 when I got my old PC, not this one. I got my old PC. I was like, you know what? I want to play some World of Warcraft again. Dude, is it just me or is the sound really suspiciously low in this game? Because it is, but there's not really anything to hear like 90% of the time. Yeah, unlike 14 where they constantly have music playing, it's going to be pretty quiet. That's my thing. I just think that 14 delivers a better experience. I really do. I think you get a better story. I think you get a story that is timeless in the sense, like, the new expansion will come out and the story isn't just forgotten about and pushed to the side because, you know, it's easier and you don't have to deal with it. I just think that there's more going for 14 in that sense. Like, you get to have a bunch of different, you know, characters and everything that come back in time and time again. Like, let's face it, even if you know the Warcraft 3 characters, 90% of the stuff that they do in this game, if anything, is either to die or just stand around and tell you to do stuff. Like, I don't know, I just feel like 14 storytelling constantly is evolving, whereas WoW never really progressed past a certain point. But, like, this is, like, the peak, in my opinion, because we have all those great plot lines from Warcraft 3. Like, they still work, they're still fresh, they still, they're just pretty good. That's why I enjoy it more. I just have a better time. I feel like getting to endgame is easier, right, in terms of grinding. I don't know. You could probably ask a WoW player, and he'll say the opposite, right? He'll say the same thing in favor of WoW. So it's just not a game I'm really too, like, hyped up on anymore, I guess. WoW might have better PvP. I don't know about open world PvP. I used to like it a little more. Now I kind of just see it as a tool for trolling. People just kill quest givers over and over and over again, and you just can't even turn in quests. And it's just, it's rare, right? It happened more back when I was playing retail. I think right before Battle for Azeroth dropped. I just think a lot of people are bored, so they just go around and kill quest givers to troll people. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. It just sucks if you're trying to level, and some dude who just has free time just shows up and murders like half the quest givers, and then just leaves, and then comes back every 10 minutes to wipe them again. So you can't even, like, quest efficiently. I like how I'm going to go from green to unfriendly. Now I'm neutral. Why are they fucking green then? This is so weird. If I'm neutral, I don't know why they, I don't know why they're green like that. That should not be the case, actually. So we could do a demonic essence. We have to go back into the south. Yeah, see, now they're colored properly. I don't know why. That's weird. That's weird that they're green to start, and then they color themselves correctly. WoW has glitches. I had a guy in Thousand Needles earlier today, half stuck in the ground, and there was no way for me to move him or attack him. So, like, what happens is that if you attack an enemy, and the enemy cannot path to you, the game will say, okay, set this character to evade. Because what they think you're doing is they think you're making it impossible for that character to attack you. So therefore, they don't want you to just kill stuff without it, you know, being able to fight back. They just say, well, fuck it. Set it to evade, set it to reset. So it is what it is. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's just not particularly fun. So. Wait, do I have enough to move on to the next one? Yeah, okay. I think Icy Talons is better. I think we do enough with this. Right, because I'm going to do... This is what, 5? This is 6. This is 10. 11, and what, another 3 there? I think, because how many points do I have left? Something like that. I think I planned it out a little bit decently, so I should be able to get everything that I need. We could maybe go to Zangarmarsh. The only thing I want to do is I want to do the quests over here. I think most of the people have actually kind of finished doing Hellfire Peninsula, which is nice because once you do that, I never liked Nagrand, even though it's like one of the few like not totally destroyed areas in Outland. I actually prefer doing Terrakar. So like usually I do Zangarmarsh. Obviously you have to do second, and you can kind of go either or. I cannot skin. That is so crazy to me. The Cenarian Expedition. Go to Zangarmarsh. Kill Thornfang Ravagers. This also has another elite quest. 6 Hellbores. Yeah, it's this one. I don't know. Maybe I could try to solo these 3 quests. I could do it on Paladin. I don't know if I can reliably do it on this one. On Death Knight. Because I'm a little bit newer to it, and you have to kind of know the rotation a little bit to self-heal correctly. Okay, very nice. Is the big dude here? As you can see, they don't spawn enough Illidari Taskmasters, and people kill them all the time. Okay, they just killed him. This is like why I don't like to do this, because as you can see, people come here and they kill them, and they just farm the shit out of them. And that's why what 14 does is so nice, because if someone's doing a quest objective, you could come along. I think you have to deal like a little bit of damage, right? But then they just give you full credit for it, because they know otherwise it would just be people trying to tag mobs. It will be just, you know, it's just not a great system. I think it's just better when, you know, people don't do that. I think it's better when people have an incentive to cooperate in a game. Namely that we all share the same experience and everything. Like, why wouldn't you? So, like, I don't know, there's people here, like, I was doing this at, like, 4 in the morning, and people were still here killing everything. So, I might as well just move on, and just come back. And we could kill these things, I guess. Because I want to finish leveling my hunter. I want to get my goal, at least, is to get people as far through Azeroth leveling as possible. That, in my opinion, is more worthwhile than trying to bulldoze a bunch of characters through, to get to Burning Crusade. Even though obviously, like, if you want to use them in Lich King, that's fine and all, but like I could do these quests. I could wait for the next time that they have you know, bonus experience. I'm sure they'll do it again, hopefully for Christmas or something, to incentivize people to play. Fuck Lunar Odin. I don't even remember that plotline. I'm gonna be honest with you, Endwalker ends so, like, conclusively and nicely. Like, it was so nice. Just that, like, 2-month period, just, you know, playing 14 every so often, capping, but other than Raid, I was just done. I'm like, wow, this is it. It was like 6 years of my life. I finally had a filling conclusion. Now, I like the new plot lines and stuff. I think it's pretty alright. We'll see how it goes, you know. I trust them. I trust them more than these guys, for obvious reasons. I should have done that first. I'll be taking that back. Nexus Strider Bracer of the Eagle. And it makes me miss all the good times we used to have in this game. I played this game maybe a few times with friends from school. Not very often. Yeah, he just did that quest. It's really obnoxious the way they have that quest set up. Yeah, you kind of have to play this late at night. It's unfortunate. But what I will say is, for playthroughs, I have decided I actually do want to play Bayonetta 1 and Bayonetta 2 before Bayonetta 3. I would also like to maybe do Octopath. I'm not sure how that's going to work. So I think after I'm done streaming here, I'm going to go record for a little bit, if I can. Not Bayo and not the other stuff. Tomorrow I actually have to record. Today I didn't record because there were directs and shit. And also I just wanted to do some, I actually thought about canning today's stream. I'm not going to lie to you. I kind of wanted to. But I want to do, you know, a couple of different things, right? Just fucking wait. It's fine. Obliterate. What? It missed? Oh, I can't do it while stunned. Hilarious. I like that you could actually tank on Shaman a little bit. It doesn't really work, though, because you don't have the tools to generate aggro like you need to. It's actually very tragic. It really is. Dude, can you fucking... Nobody ever lands anything in this. That's another thing that 14 did, is they got rid of accuracy checks. Like, you only get accuracy checked if you're of a lower level than the enemy you're trying to kill. I think if you're lower than, like, 2 levels, I think the game starts to punish you for accuracy. I'm pretty sure you don't get punished if you're just 1 level below. I might be wrong about that. But I actually much prefer that system. I think it's fine. I think being able to, you know... Because they also play by the same rules. That's why you could walk into a crowd of a bunch of enemies that are super low level, and they basically cannot kill you. I've done a lot of stuff on 14. And, like, even though I've been through all those, like, early game areas 100 times, like, I actually haven't been in a lot of them lately because, like, there's no reason to. Like, maybe gathering some items or whatever. If I had a separate computer that I could just boot up 14 and just have 14 running, I would totally do it. But if I had a separate computer, I don't know. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I saw green and I was like, oh, that's my thing. It's a very good pulling tool, obviously. How did you know? But yeah, what a good day. Today's Direct was pretty fucking good. Like, I actually really... I think that they always... They usually rarely disappoint. I really like that shit, man. I think a lot of those games are going to be really good. And definitely stuff to look forward to. Like, it's also cool that Bayo is just coming out, period. I think that that's awesome. Since they did announce it and it kind of disappeared. I like, that's my thing. Like, I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, well, it's just not coming out in this console. I don't know. I talk to a lot of fucking contrarians, which is hilarious because people would probably say I'm a contrarian. I'm not. I don't like to swallow bullshit from companies. But I knew that when they said Bayo 3 was going to come out on Switch, they were going to release it on Switch, because they did that for Breath of the Wild, and they still released it on Wii U. And I don't think there was that big of a difference to my knowledge of either of them. I could be wrong. I think that they were both pretty reasonable. Right? Like, I feel like both versions were probably fine, because I played a little bit of the Wii U version, because I bought that game both times. So I'm just hoping that they bring some more of those Wii U games to Switch, honestly. Or just, you know, just keep them in the general ecosystem or whatever. Now, they probably won't. Who knows? I can't speak for anything. But it would be nice if, like, you were able to play Color Splash and all this stuff. Because if you want to play, it's impossible now. You're never going to find it again. It's over. And that would be so heartbreaking. Like, if I want to recommend a game, you know? We also got a new Fire Emblem game. I think it's kind of a side game. I don't think it's the next, like, really major Fire Emblem game, which is fine. But, I'm cool with that. I don't mind it. Which one is it? Starring Expedition? Yes. Alright, Boglash is usually to the south. I guess I should go get Swamp Rat Post. Unfortunately, Cenarian Refuge does not have a flight path. They were really stingy with the flight paths back in the day. Like, I forgot exactly how stingy they could be. Whoops. Okay, 30 Naga Claws. Very easy. I don't know why it was like that. It's kind of unfortunate. It's really sad. That's why retail has so many more flight paths. I don't know if they have them for Burning Crusade. I remember before they changed the leveling system, like, yeah, you could play through, like, all these different areas and stuff, but, like, for the most part, when you play through a lot of these areas, like Burning Crusade, I think some dude timed it. Like, Burning Crusade and Lich King took the longest. Just based on, like, quest experience and time to complete quests. Because, you know, people really, like, study and understand the shit out of this game. So they understand, they know. Which just makes me sad, man. Oh, we should probably go get the thing so we can complete that other quest. Because I don't want to do all this and have to come back and get fucking booze for that lady. Alright, Zopper Jin. It's from Zangermarsh. And eventually they're like, oh, you should go to Nagrand, and oh, you should go to Blade's Edge. That's actually where my paladin is right now, is I'm up in Blade's Edge. Just because Blade's Edge gives more experience, probably because the quests are higher. And then I think I ran out of quests, so after that I'm just going to go to Nagrand. Ow! Because Nagrand's a higher level. I think Nagrand's like 64 to 66, I think. And Blade's Edge is like 66 to 68, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not, like, sure what the actual, like, hard leveling numbers are, you know? Like, I could be wrong about that. But yeah, I'm probably done with Terracar Forest. It's Terracar Forest is like 63 to 65. So the quest leveling is a little bit different. Oops, should I keep these? Yeah, that's good. That's good shaman gear. I guess I'll keep it. Who knows if it'll be good? Who knows if I'll even get my shaman to this high of a level? I mean, if you give it enough time, I will. But yeah, like, see, like, this isn't terrible. Molten feathers, right? I mean, if nothing else, you could just sell a lot of this, and you just make a ton of money from selling it. But oh no, not the corpse dust. I might need that. I brought it back, right? Yes, okay. I was gonna say. Because remember, the jump in gear that you get just from completing and going into Outland is so worth it. It's not worth staying anywhere once you hit 58. Like, once you hit 58, you are literally better to just move onward. There you go. We need that. Same thing for Northrend. I mean, right now, if you just want to focus on one character and one character only, you might as well just... I mean, you have no choice. You have to stay here and grind. Or rather, I guess it's not grinding if it's just questing. But the minute they release Northrend, once you hit 68, just leave Outland. There's no point. But that's what I mean. Like, at least with 14, you get like a fulfilling story. Like, even if you never do Savage, right? Like, most of the plot lines, you just get to do a nice thing, and like, the story feels more complete. Like, I'm never gonna raid Black Temple, so like, I'll never actually conclude that plot line, right? I can't remember the last time I did a World of Warcraft raid, if I'm being totally honest with you. Probably was over a decade ago, maybe more. And after that, I don't know, I don't want to say I quit, I just, like I said, Modern Warfare, dude. Call of Duty. Call of Duty is some real shit. Call of Duty's fun as fuck. I love it. Okay. I won't click out. If I click out, it lowers the frame rate, which is weird. I don't think it's supposed to do that. Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to do that. Yeah, I wish I had the patience to level a Warlock. I feel like leveling a Demonology Warlock would be really fun. So I'd like to get my Warlock to at least 40, so that way I could just teach it Felguard, summon Felguard. Because I think, we have like another week? Right, a week from today is the 20th, and then the 26th is the week after. So what is today again? Tuesday? So it's like a Monday then, right? It's like the Monday after next is like the final, is when Lich King actually starts. And that's sad, because I really kind of want to, I really want to get like a bunch of characters up. I knew I wasn't going to hit 70 on all of them. I don't even know if I'll hit 70 on more than 2. But I'd like to at least get them through Azeroth leveling, because leveling in Azeroth is so slow. Like, I'm at the 30 range right now with my Hunter and my Shaman, and I'm approaching it with other stuff. And in my mind, I'm just like, oh, it's such a grind. It's awful. It's such a grind to actually, like, fully level characters from 1 to 60. I guess it's more like from 1 to 58. Okay, let me pick this up. She won't disappear, right? I don't think so. I failed a fucking quest the other day doing that on my Shadow Priest. I was like 5 feet away from her. I looked away for 2 seconds and she died. Or I guess she despawned because I wasn't close enough. And I was like, really? Like, I'm right here. It's one of those things. That's why I hate the escort quests in this game. They're not fun. They take so long, and if you mess up, you have to legitimately restart. And it could be like a 10-minute thing all over again. There you go. Goodbye. Okay. Very nice. So that's why the escort quests in 14 are just... Or not 14, I'm sorry. In World of Warcraft are just... eh. See, in 14, they don't have that. It's like tailing missions, but slow. It's like it's like the opposite of a tailing mission, right? but kind of the same thing, I guess. I don't know. No one likes those kinds of missions. They get endlessly parodied to death because they're kind of meme missions that you just do just because. Like, just because you're forced to. That doesn't mean they're good. It just means that there's something that you have to do to beat most games, right? Like, how many missions in GTA could be 1,000 times shorter if they just remove the tailing? Like, a lot. That's why nobody likes tailing missions. They always slow the game down. They just exist. Okay, I should just run through here. I'm worried that I'm going to get chased and I won't be able to stop and I want to fight a bunch of enemies. Okay, whatever. Fucking hit him. Thank you. Like, I kind of wanted to replay GTA 4. Like, that's been, like, the latest thing on my mind. Is, like, GTA 4 would be, like, a really fun game to replay because it's, like... I don't know, I haven't played it in, like, what, 10 years? Roughly? So that would be kind of cool, but I don't think it's going to happen, sadly. Not now. I have so many other games to play. I want to play Bayonetta. Like, the fuck? I'm sorry, obliterate. Thank you. Actually, I didn't even do it. What was that, Knight of Warrior? I don't know. I always found warriors to be boring in this game. Wait, what did I just do? Did I do that? I don't even know. I always found warriors to be boring in World of Warcraft. I don't know. It was just different, you know? Okay, I'm gonna have to wait for this guy to spawn. That's just me personally, but I find them to be very boring. Alright, we have to wait for this guy to finish his thing. Unironically, if I help them, it'll take less fucking time. So wait, do Death Knights have a tank stance then? What is it? Increases damage to only one presence. Frost presence does. You have to stance on Death Knight, maybe? Yeah, I was right. Frost was the original tanking spec. And then they, like, changed it, like, out of nowhere. They made it so that it's not. It's really kind of interesting. Well, he fought it. I got to turn in the quest. You love to see it. I didn't have to do anything. I mean, I did kind of help. Why did I just... Okay, good. That missed. I was going to say, why did I obliterate first thing? Dude, can you stop? Yo, the game is overkill right now. Thank you. I always like that interrupts casting. I always thought that was like one of the cooler things about it. Is like a lot of enemies pull via casting, so you could just stop them. Like, it doesn't even matter. What? See if I could get the Blood Elf Pilgrim quest. I mean, I guess I'll literally stand next to her cage until she spawns, huh? That person's probably still doing it. What the fuck was that? They can run fast? What? That is horrifying. That might be one of the scariest things I've seen in a while. Oh, man. But yeah, I think I'm going to get the Xenoblade expansion pass, and I think I'm going to get, fucking... What's the other game I really liked? Stranger of Paradise. I think I'm going to get the DLC for Stranger of Paradise, because I really like that game. Those are my two favorite games this year, like, hands down. I don't really think there's going to be a ton of other games coming out this year. Like, Crisis Core is one of them. Bayonetta 3. I'm trying to think. I can't even really figure it out personally. What else is coming out? It's kind of an empty year, honestly. Sure, why not? Much appreciated. If you think we're going to have any trouble with this, I mean... like most of the games that we even saw today were like for next year, basically. Like we're talking about games that we probably won't see until like March, May, June. I mean, fucking Breath of the Wild, or I'm sorry, Tears of the Kingdom is not even until May. Like, it's like literally the anniversary of this channel is the playthrough. That is basically when I'll start it, because it starts on the 12th. Tears of the Kingdom. Whew. Fucking kill this shit. Oh god, we're gonna kill it so fast. Okay. We could just wait. We have to wait for whoever was walking her before to do it. To finish it. You gotta be really close in this game. Sometimes that catches me off guard. Oh, is it Warrior? Yeah. I don't know when the next 14 stream will be. What I really should do is I should, oh, I'm gonna start the fucking quest. Just so that way no one can snipe it from us. Do we both get it? Yeah, okay, we do. I think it's a pop-up. I think when one person starts a quest that obviously multiple people can't accept because you starting the quest immediately triggers it to begin, I think it says so-and-so is starting a quest, would you like to join? I mean, obviously the answer should be yes, because, you know, the fuck, why wouldn't you want to join? I mean, I guess they do it just in case you already have a full quest log, right? Because even 14 is a quest log limit. I don't think I've ever reached it. That would actually be a first, almost. Whoops. I do kind of wish you could throw... I do kind of wish you could throw Death Coil on friends. I'm not going to lie. That would be kind of cool. But, I mean, it would be... This class is already stupidly strong. Like at that point where we're talking about shit that's way out of pocket. It would just be way too much. And the reason I do this is because this leads into another quest immediately following it. So it's actually worth doing this. But yeah, I want to level a mage. I want to level like one of every class because, truth be told, like I like how these classes are. I think there's a couple things here or there that's not that great, but you know, there's some good stuff in a lot of it. It's just weird that blood is the fucking... Maybe you pull in tank, you pull in frost. I don't know. Increasing stamina by 8. Increasing... Yeah, I was right. Blood was a DPS thing. It's so weird. Then that blood is like a valid tank. I mean, I guess you have the armor. Maybe just aggro works a bit differently in World of Warcraft. I don't know. Like I said, I never tanked in WoW. See, the thing I would have had is I would have had Hunter, Survival Hunter, become a tank spec. In my honest and humble opinion, I think that would have been really cool. Especially since Survival has, like, sucked forever, right? Like, who the fuck plays Survival Hunter? Just people who want to be really, really stubborn and want to use melee weapons on a class that's designed to use arrows and ranged weapons. That's what I mean. Like, it just doesn't even feel right. It doesn't really make any sense. It's just not worth doing. I don't know. I just feel like they should have restricted who could become a Death Knight. I think that would have been better, in my opinion. Orc, Undead, Blood Elf, human, dwarf, gnome. Just call it there. Do we get attacked by more of these fucks? I guess we do. And he missed. He missed with his one attack. Maybe he's set to miss that. I'll just fucking greed it. I don't care if he rolls need. I rolled a greed roll of 1. You gotta be shitting me. Even in this game. Hold on, I'm gonna take a fucking screenshot of that. So that way people know my fucking RNG is so bad in every game I play, it's not even funny. That's ridiculous. But yeah, like, if I were to play 14, I would just have to do, what's it called? Fucking fucking Endsinger and, the new lady. That's it. Both of them give 2 per one, so, I mean, it would be, you know, not that bad. It's 100 runs between the both of them minimum. But, like, you know, I don't know. Maybe for at least this month, I want to level as much on WoW as I can. That's not to say I will stop playing WoW once that month is over, but once we get to, like, a certain point, I'm probably going to just play it off stream. It'll be my off time game. And then I'll reintroduce some other games into the mix. So, I don't know. There's other games I could stream. I definitely think I would stream Tales of Symphonia. Alright, spray. Shadowbringers is done. There you go. Welcome. You're caught up. Well, you're not caught up. You have like 100 quests of Endwalker. And Endwalker was long. Like, I know, maybe they're both long. I mean, we could go back and we could, like, actually time playlists. But it's pretty long. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, Endwalker and Shadowbringers, I mean, all the expansions are long. It's a lot of story. I know people, just go nuts and they fucking skip cutscenes. And I'm like, well, yeah, no shit, it's short if you skip the story. So one of my static members today was like, oh, this is a chick? I was like, yeah, they say it in the story. And he's like, oh, okay. Stormblood Heavensward was better. I mean, I think Shadowbringers is a character story more than anything. That's why I like it so much. It's a character story. Okay. Turn it in, please. Okay. Alright. Tell him, thank you. Very nice. Easy. 2 people, easy. I mean, Stormblood is good for world building, but I'm like, I see what people mean when they say, like, it's not really much of a story for you personally, because it kinda isn't. Like, you just do stuff. You do typical Warrior of Light stuff. Like, it's mostly like a story about the world versus a story about you, the main character. Or there's 10 Aether attunements per area? Yes. In fact, Ash, that's how it used to be all the time. When every expansion was new, there were 10 Aether currents. It wasn't until, I think, Shadowbringers that they reduced it for Heavensward and Endwalk and Stormblood. Yeah, there were 10. That actually was a thing. And it's what they do to incentivize you to explore each area. Obviously, when the time comes, they lower it down, right? So you don't have to do as much. That's what I mean. Like, they kind of grandfathered you. You gotta help me out, right? You might as well just grab them during the story. Like, this time around, it actually would just be better for you to do it yourself and run around. Like, yeah, obviously, if I'm free or whatever, like, I'll help you do it, but, like, you should just do it while you play the story, since you're caught up. Just as you're running around doing quests, just grab them. If you want, you could even consult the streams I did on it. Because you were there for some of those. Like, you could just consult the streams. And, they're still there. It's intellect. Bro. .22 strength, but it has more health. Yeah, fuck it. Dude, I'm gonna wear this shit forever. There's no glamour in this. That's the one thing I kind of wish they would add is transmog. Like, I understand that people want classic WoW to stay classic and not have all this stuff added. But I mean, like, I don't know, man. I like glamour. I like being able to look nice in the games I play. That's just how I roll in all these games. I like to look nice. Do I run around and get as many as I can solo, but I can't grab them all? Well, you should be able to grab them all. That's the thing. Like, if you play through the story, like some of them you have to wait until later to get, right? Like they want you to come back to areas later on. So like some of them you just have to wait. Like I just think you should just do it yourself, because that way you learn the areas, because you're gonna be in those areas for, you know, a long time. Just as you're running around, like do side quests, right? Because, well, you're already max level, so I guess whatever class you do it on, right? Like yeah, I can't play fucking undead. Or not undead. I can't play rogue. Rogue is boring in my opinion. Plus, I kind of want to have a blood elf for this. See, that's the thing about World of Warcraft, right? I feel like the 14 experience is better because you don't have to have 10 characters with different resources between them. Like, all you have to do is just have one character, and you could do everything in the game, given enough time, skill, and effort, and networking. And that's why 14, that's a really, really big plus for 14 in my book. Okay, there you go. That's what I do when it's new. I just run around. I just literally run around each area. You see, I grab as many quests while I'm out. I try to figure them out, and yeah, it's easy. It's straightforward. It's better than this game where you just have to fucking have a ton of money. Yeah, I need 250 to learn how to fly. I think. Is it 200 and then 50 for the mount? I actually have no idea how it works. I should look when I gotta go back to Thrallmar anyway. We'll try at the foot of the Citadel. I could do it on Paladin. I don't know if I could do it on this. Yeah. Did they fix this map for retail? Maybe they didn't. I don't know. I think I was just so ominously empty down here. Oh, maybe I should have eaten something first. There you go. I mean, we're already kind of high level, right? Yeah, this should be fine. Because nothing is elite for this quest. It's just, it's like you're basically in battle the whole time. Especially if your DPS isn't particularly high, right? So maybe I'll just kill everything before it becomes a problem. Oh shit, that always scares me. Dude, the Protoss would love this, man, so much. If they ever loved anything. But yeah, I gotta run around and fucking do some stuff on 14. That's why, like, I would just have a PC have 14 up most of the time. Whoops. You're fine. I would have a PC up and just do 14. And my reason for it is because that way I would, I'd be able to farm, time nodes. Like, 14 is certainly not the only game I play, contrary to what so many people think. Like, I play a lot of other games besides 14. Especially on my channel, just in general, like, the channel is like a repository of, like, all the games I played in the last, like, decade or something. Like, when you really consider it. Okay, this is literally nothing, but that's because we're killing him so fast. Oops, I forgot to fucking do that before that. Like, I actually played more 14 back in 2020 than I did 2021. Like, Shadowbringers was like a major thing for me. Because it was like almost the culmination of like multiple years of me grinding and playing 14. Oh, he's dead. That's what I like about some games. Like, it's more grind worthy. Like, you always can have something to work towards if you just have the time of day. Honestly, 14 was definitely a real help for me in a lot of times. Because it's like I said, it's like, you know, you could do everything all in one day. You don't have to. You can. So a lot of things I've done on it, you know, I break it up into piecemeal. Like, once a day I'll do something. Is that it? Not yet. I think it tells you. Yeah, you see what I mean? This isn't very much of a group quest. I just know I can't kill Azrazius. Let me see. Can I do this? There you go. There you go. Even better. Okay. Now we can teleport back to Thrallmar since we've done that. I'm gonna see if this guy invites me to kill this dude. Thank you. Not because of that. No, this guy is doing me a huge solid. Let me actually tell him. Okay. Yeah, that text bubble that you see, that's on by default in this game. In 14, that's a mod that somebody made because the code is already in the game basically. Are they both already up there? Where the hell is this dude? What the fuck? Oh shit, they're both up there. And before they kill it without me. That would be actually like terribly sad. I would be really sad if they killed it without me. If I had a healer, I could probably... Like, if you have a healer and you're a tank, and vice versa, you could basically kill anything. That's the problem, is like... I wish I had like a healer friend to play like 90% of the stuff I do with. It would be so good. They could just sit there and spam like cheesy heals. I don't even know how healing really works in this game, right? Because once you run out of mana at some point, like, how do you stop yourself from running out of... Oh, well, they fucking did it without me, so what the hell? Anyway, this will be fun. Amazing. Amazing. Wow. Like I wasn't even there. Well, in any event, I guess I'll just go back and do what I was doing. But yeah, if I had a healer friend, I could do so much. I don't know how you regain a... I don't know how you regain a fucking healing, man. Maybe they have, like, MP abilities on healer. I don't know. I don't know, because I've never leveled a healer in Classic WoW. I had one Troll Shaman, like, literally when I was, like, 14, maybe 13. And I just spammed Chain Heal, and I was like, wow, this is easy. In Wailing Caverns, of course. And then I think I had a Druid. Yeah, my Druid had a Tranquility. So I was kind of like, oh, this is pretty cool. But who wants to level as a fucking healer anyway? Like, leveling as a healer in this game is a pain in the ass. Like, in 14, like, a lot of the overworld battles are pretty fucking easy and straightforward. So, like, you're not really tested by overworld battles. But the actual instance content is, like, really difficult. So, it's a little bit... It's a little different. It's a lot of different, actually. It literally makes a world of a difference in how you approach stuff and how they treat it. Yeah, so we have to go back to Orgrimmar. That's my thing. Like, a lot of classes get really good at around 40, because that's when you start to get enough talent points to actually... Well, that's exactly when you get enough talent points to unlock, like, good moves and stuff. So, like, you don't get Shadow Form on Shadow Priest until 40. You get like dual wield on enhancement shaman at 40. You know, like 40 is when things start to get really good. Okay. Port to Nazgul. I think now he gives you at the foot of the Citadel. I mean, I could try to do it. I don't know if I really can do it. Source of corruption. Yeah, we have to spend time in the West anyway. Colossal Menace, Cruel's Intentions. I could do this. This shouldn't be impossible to do if I take it real easily. Fucking elite tier mobs, man. The idea of an outdoor dungeon is not bad either, but you have to have an open world like this. Alright, this is not going to be fun. I guess I'll re-eat, just so that way I have enough stamina. We have to kill all these guys. I'm going to kill everyone down there, so that way, you know, no one is going to interrupt me. And then I think he summons 2 dudes with him. Unlike other games where you would think, oh, you should kill the ads, I'm going to try to focus him down first. I don't know if that would work. Maybe I should kill the ads. It's just because there is no, like, push to heal button, really, in this game. This is on a 30-second cooldown. So it's a little bit different. You have to place the Mark of Blood. I will not use this, because this will cost me HP. I'll use it if maybe if I'm about to die, and I could probably, like, really quickly, like, push him to death. But I don't know if this will work or not. But yeah, I wish I had time to level a mage. I pretty much have to pick and choose what classes I'm actually going to fucking level, and it makes me really sad. It's probably easier if you are undead, because you get to summon your ghoul, and your ghoul's permanent. You could just have your ghoul probably, like, tank him for the most part. Whereas for me, I have to be the tank. I'm in the self-healing stance as well. Some dude doing it? Or did they already do it? Yeah, they already did it. Okay. I didn't want to walk in. That's what happened last time, is I walked in, and he aggroed to me immediately, and I felt, like, awful. I'm like, dude, that's so fucked up. And my group members started attacking him. I felt bad, but I was like, well, what am I going to do? Not take the fucking credit? Like, that would be, like, a waste of time for everyone then. I might as well take it, right? I'm not going to sit here and get beaten to fucking death. Do I not have anything? There you go. I meant to do this. Whoops. Yeah, Obliterate isn't as powerful as I thought it used to be. Yeah, whatever. Actually, this is Heart Strike. Oh, they're actually tough. What the fuck? Yeah, sometimes mobs will be your level and actually be, like, pretty strong. Yeah, that's why I don't know if I could do this by myself. Because on Paladin, you could bubble and you could heal yourself. I mean, it's worth a try. I'll actually use cooldowns. I guess what I should do is I should also summon my ghoul. It only lasts a minute. So I guess I could kill... Who am I killing first? Force Commander Gorax, I think. Should be fucking straightforward and easy. Can we fucking invite this dude? I guess. Invite. Fucking. Okay, sure. Why not? Fuck it. Social game. What? I get whatever. He could be leader. I don't really care. I don't care who's leader. Having the help will just make life better. It doesn't matter. Oh shit, yo, he gave me Greater Blessing of Kings. Yo, I honestly think, like, after a point, you should just buy the stupid charms that lets you do that. I'm tired of having to refresh it every 10 minutes. Like, that is just such a fucking pain in the ass. I'd rather just spend the 18 silver and just constantly throw it up myself. Alright, we just wait. Like I said, like, I left pretty much almost all the actual, like, group quests for fucking Outland. That's pretty much the only things I have left are the group quests. I also think 14 just handles its matchmaking better. Like, technically, like I think I said this before, there really is no such thing as dead content in 14. Like, it's just whether or not you can find an easy-to-find group to do it. Okay, very nice. What? He's not over here, right? No. I just think it takes a minute. He's an elite, so they might respawn him once there's enough, you know, obviously once enough time has passed, but they might respawn him once like a couple of his minions, because I think you have to come down here and kill it, and maybe he shows up. I don't know. Every time I've done this, he's just been there. So I don't know. It could be people who've spawned already or something. I don't know. Fuck it. We get it 64. That'd be good. 64, and then, like, if we could clean up maybe Colossal Menace, the one after that, and then we'd be good, man. The rest are single player. These two I know I could do by myself, because they're pretty straightforward. What the fuck? Scared the shit out of me. Thank you. Oh, we're good. Once we have 3 people, we're fine. We don't even need to heal. I don't think you have to be alive to get quest credit. Maybe you do. I don't want to jinx it, actually. Maybe you do have to be alive. We're only 80 guild away, or 80 gold from what's it called? We're only 80 gold away from being able to fly. So once we could fly, it'll just be easy mode. Bro, he has a suspiciously long fucking respawn timer. These guys don't have to come back, right? Yeah, no, I think things are respawning now. Yeah, see, because there's Shattered Hand captains. I'll just stand over here. Maybe he needs to have people respawn so he can, you know, tutor them or whatever. Probably not, though. That seems a little bit too intense. Oh, here he is. I don't have anything. That's hilarious. Did I already apply my shit? Yeah, I did. I fucking blanked, man. Yeah, and these guys die instantly. There you go. We plant multiple. That's our spawn. And it's killing the shit out of this poor person. Yeah, it's kind of a dumb... What the fuck? Like, what? Like, this is why I hate this quest. Because it's kind of like a dumb spawn to have them... Oh, fuck. It's kind of like a dumb spawn to do that. I don't know where this guy went, I'll be honest with you. So some poor person gets fucking sniped because they spawned the... That's so ridiculous, man. I really kind of feel bad for that, honestly. Alright, as long as we fucking kill him, it's fine by me. Probably should do this. Oh, I didn't put the Mark of Blood. I don't have enough runes. Why did he leave, though? Like, why would he help us do all of that stuff and then leave? Did he, like, disconnect or something? I have no idea. Wow, I don't have my fucking dots up anymore. Well, you see how much easier that was with someone actually to help? That's the shit I'm talking about, man. You could quest so much faster if you had one other person to fucking aid you. I don't know. That made no sense why he waited with us and then just left. I have no idea. Whatever. Alright, anyway. Good enough. His loss, not mine. Alright, I think we could leave party. That's fine. Like, you actually do overworld party shenanigans, though. Like, the last time I remember we had, like, an overworld, like, boss is, like, if you were doing hunts back in the day for Final Fantasy, and also if you were doing, Ixion, like, that doesn't really happen that much anymore. I might just not be in the Hunt Link shell, which could be another thing. And I don't know if I will be in it, if I need to ask people. There's no, like, trade channel, right, that, like, links all the different major cities together. That would be, like, the one thing about 14 that is less than World of Warcraft. There's no, like, general chat for, like, the entire areas of the game, or, like, the major ones. So, yeah, whatever. 902, 38 strength, and 22 stamina. Okay, I'll take the 2 stamina hit. I'll actually use that. That's actually really good. It does not fit what I'm wearing at all. And that's why glamour is such a nice thing in every video game. Because the Death Knight armor looks cool, and you can literally glamour nothing. Okay. I have to make sure not to sell that shit, because I'm keeping that armor. They might add it someday, I don't know. I'm gonna go to, I have to turn it over here, right? Did I turn it in over here? What quest does he give you over here, actually? Am I bugging? I'll do it, the Ruins of Shinar. Colossal Menace. Okay, whatever. We have to go back to Falcon Watch. And then from there, from Falcon Watch, we fly out. We have to do a couple quests. And then that's it. Like, other than the Hellfire Ramparts, I mean, that's very straightforward. I wish I could, like, learn how to heal in this game. I think I would be pretty good at it. Maybe. I know that there's, like, no time to DPS. Every person I've asked who heals in WoW just doesn't, they just say you just have no time to DPS at all. So. Also, Hellfire Citadel is, like, way bigger in the dungeon than it is in the overworld. Like, you could see the ramparts and everything is, like, really small. Like, when you actually do the dungeon, it's way bigger. So it's, like, it's a weird representation. Like I said, I think areas in games are meant to be bigger than they actually are. And you just play, like, the miniaturized, like, game version of everything. You have to canonically or probably think of things as being way bigger and way more stuff in it. It's also because I don't have a shirt. I think we could just take from these guys, right? I could try to kill one of those, like, lumbering big rock monsters by myself, but I think I should be able to do it. It's possible. I'm gonna keep doing that. Just for shits and giggles, why not? It's kind of weird, though. They don't let you keep the health. Like, don't you think they would let you keep the health if you use it and it doesn't get knocked off? Like, wouldn't that be, like, kind of like the appropriate play to, you know, maintain it? It's like, oh, you appropriately use this cooldown. That's why Thrill doesn't take it away from you. They did also something else this game does. I think you lose rage when you stance dance in this game. You don't lose anything because Paladins only really have, like, there's no stances on Paladin. You either are in tank stance or not. Whereas with Warrior, there's Berserker, there's Defense, and then there's Battle. Generally, it depends which, you know, class or which spec you're playing, I guess. I guess Arms just use Battle because I've never had an actual Arms Paladin or Arms Warrior. Arms probably use just Battle stance. Protection probably use Defensive. And I think Fury actually alternates between the two. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure they swap. But I mean, I just like Fury because you get to dual wield. And dual wielding is fucking cool, man. I've always known dual wielding is cool. I mean, it's just, you know, who wouldn't want to? Oh yeah, next year's probably going to be Fallen, what is it? The new Jedi game? Fallen, not Fallen Order. Fucking Jedi Survivor, that's what it is. Yeah, next year's also going to be that, probably. So I'm actually looking forward to that. That was such a, just an amazing game to play. I fucking love that shit, dude. Are you really going to do this? Okay, die. Yeah, if you don't accidentally hit them, when the Illidari Taskmaster dies, they will just flee and run because they don't actually want to fight you. They just are being forced to because they're basically being controlled. So once they do that, you can just stop. Laughing Skullcap of the Owl. That is caster gear. I'm trying to keep all the gear that I find. I gotta make another character and just dump stuff in the bank. I might make a Blood Elf Rogue and just park them in Silvermoon the whole time. Yes, because I don't have enough Blood Elves already. But I mean, I don't know. I don't really like a lot of the other races. I like that you could actually wear boots on Blood Elves. Whereas on like every other Horde race besides... Because like the thing is that Cataclysm actually added a lot of extra classes. Right? So Cataclysm added like... Wait, did I not get the thing I needed? Wait, I'm not getting it? What the fuck? Are you serious? Oh my god, not every one of them drops it? Oh, that's awful. Wow. Thanks. This is what I mean. This quest is such a pain in the ass to do. That's very unfortunate. Well, here's the thing. I think he's killing him. So what I could do is I could... What the fuck? I could go inside and I could actually grab the key. That's what I mean. It's just fucking too many people here. Too many people and we're all competing for the same resources over and over and over again. Okay. I kind of wish they didn't level squish. Like, number squish is one thing. I kind of wish that they did not remove levels. There's something, like, distinctly unique about playing World of Warcraft and having, like, a super high-level character. There we go. I parried. I parried on horseback. That's what I mean. That shit's cool, dude. There's no actual horseback combat. It's just I rolled the chance to parry. So, it really is just that straightforward. It's just every time you come here, like, you can't even really do the quest. It's like one of the worst quests because, like, the mobs respawn, they take too long. I'm gonna complete this other quest here faster. Like, you know. Okay. Oh my god. See, now this is a monster that needs to have its, like, respawn timer set to, like, near nothing. Because that's only 1 of 5. Yeah, it's theirs. I'm not that much of a dick. Lions versus Horde shit is literally like red versus blue. It doesn't, it's whatever. I cannot believe they're adding cross-faction dungeons. I wonder if that's just because the population is so low. It could be any number of things, so. Like I said, like, killing quest givers just is so lame in World of Warcraft. I don't know, some people get, like, ridiculous kicks out of it, I'm sure. Like, denying people experience. Like, what the fuck is this? And it's not even a 100% drop rate. This quest is actually awful. Like really awful. I might as well just try to kill the fucker, honestly. Was he a human? Yeah, so we can't party. Mm-hmm. You see this shit over here? Seriously? That's what I mean. Like, we're all just, like, fighting for scraps, combing over the same stuff over. I don't know. I'd rather not. Like, literally, like, I really should even just stream this shit, like, super early in the fucking morning. Because it's just a waste. It's a waste of time. I could be killing other stuff. Like, there's just too many people in Hellfire Peninsula. Let's see if I can kill one of these things over here. It would be so much better if that wasn't the case, man. Death Knight? Death Knight. Dude, Troll Death Knight is just so fucking... That's so fucked up. Troll and Tarn just should not be Death Knights, man. Tarn and Drainy just don't really make any sense, but whatever. Double parry. I mean, like, yes, you could have been a Tauren traveler who went to the Plague Lands or somewhere, died, and then was resurrected. Like, yes, that is entirely possible. I just feel like OG Death Knights, like, you should have kind of just been a Death Knight from, like, the OG days, from literally, like, Third War shit. I mean, like, I guess it could work. It's just, I don't really think it does too well. It just feels weird. I don't know. Am I done with this? What is this quest? Is there a Ravagers? I'm gonna keep doing that. Because, like, human, dwarf, and gnome could be, like, the people Arthas took with them, right? Because really, Death Knights are supposed to be paladins. Like, they're supposed to be, not predominantly, but mainly paladins and stuff. I guess Koltira Deathweaver isn't really a paladin. I don't think he ever was. I think it was actually just a normal ranger, right? He just has potential, which is like a very weird way of saying, like, the story dictates that he's important enough to be a Death Knight. So he is. Like case closed, kinda. Can I please pull this guy? I am so lazy, thank you. Okay. Let's tag this guy. Yep. We have to get some hellbore samples. I wonder if I could kill one of these things. We'll try it. I guess. Hopefully the fucking nearest graveyard is not that far away. You probably can't solo the boss quest. Because there's always a boss quest for one of these. Or for after this. I don't know. Do you think I can? Maybe. Maybe. Probably actually have to, like, play reasonably... I'm stunned? What? You have to play probably reasonably smart. Maybe. Probably shouldn't have done that. That seemed reasonably stupid. I guess I'll blood tap as early as possible so I could do it as often as possible. This is something, yeah, I don't know if I could have done at the foot of the Citadel. This seems at least a little bit more manageable, honestly. I should have pestilenced. Sure, fuck it. Yeah, it's a little harder than I thought it would be. I'm not gonna get marked for fucking PvP, am I? Maybe I will. Are they on my same quest? Fucking demonic contamination. Source of the corruption. No, they're not actually. Guess I should probably do this. If not, I'll help him with it. I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. I cannot believe that blood is not the fucking actual tank spec. That is fucking insane to me. I'm stunned. Yeah, I don't have it when I need it. That's the only thing that sucks. I think that automatically activates. This is what, blood barrier or something? Oh, am I gonna die? Possibly. I'm gonna rune tap. And I won't die. Because this class is stupid. Sign begins a quest. Wait, what? Oh, I already have one. I'm like, what? Sure. Alright, alright. I'll just bandage. I actually should be working on netherweave bandages. I can't actually do this quest, but it's fine. Oh, I thought I was gonna... Yes, I did. That is heartbreaking. Damn. Oh, I'm all fucked up from that. Yeah, you know what this reminds me of? Like, back in the day, doing fucking, quests for... Not World of Warcraft, like, playing WoW, and then going off and playing Counter-Strike. That was kind of fun. Like, I would say, oh, I'm done with WoW, I'm a little tired. You know, let me go off and play something else. Then we'd go off and I'd play Counter-Strike, and or vice versa. Kind of crazy how time flies. Time flies, and yet somehow things remain exactly the same, basically. Do I not have enough for Icebound Fortitude? I guess not. Okay, well, we got help from this nice level 70. So, I mean, I can't... what the fuck? Okay, I think they're from China. At least they have the language settings set for that. I don't know. I've never actually played with someone from China on this game. I think they have their own servers. Dude, everyone uses Questy but me. I'm like the only person who does not use it at all. I don't know, I just have no reason to, so... Whatever, fuck it. I guess I'm not doing this quest, because I would need to be at, like, 100% power to actually kill some of these Raging Colossi. So, like, I guess I could come back later and do some of this. I don't have to do it now. I'm just kind of annoyed that I can't do this one up here, because people are killing it, just killing people so fast. Because I kind of want to do that quest. There you go. Okay. Turn that in. Yeah, she does this. Mine increases. Yeah, increases your attack speed for 20 seconds. I just think Paladin just has more options, because you could just hard cast Holy Light. Like, unless they stun you to death, like, you should be fine. Like, there shouldn't really be any major problems with it. That's just my one thing about it, is I feel like Paladin just has so many more options that, like, Death Knight does not, in terms of, like, like, just survival. Which isn't required, right? Like, none of it's, like, ultimately, like, super required or anything. Natural remedies. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the quest they just did, which I totally can't do, which is very unfortunate. Alright. It is what it is. I mean, even if we only get one level a session, I mean, I think that's still prog. I would just like to be done with Hellfire Peninsula today, but like, every time you come here, it's like you're battling for scraps, and then maybe there's a chance that the guy will drop the Demonic Essence. I thought the Demonic Essence was a guaranteed drop. I should know better. I clearly haven't played this game in a long while. Like, this shit should be... This should be a fucking guaranteed, honestly. That's what I mean, like, 14 cuts out so much of the fluff, but you don't get this kind of overworld gameplay at all. And, like, just sadly, so many ads just stay dead in this game. It's not fun. So I don't really want to waste time here. But then, ironically, if you don't waste time here, then you never get the ads. Someone else takes them, like that. Right over there. Yeah, they become fleeing Dreadhood warriors. They killed everything. Everything in this area has been completely farmed to death. Like, can't even do any of it. Everything. Oh, he does have his PvP flag up. I'm not PvPing people. I'm not that evil. What, do they all respawn in batch? Do they? See, I left for like 5 minutes and all this shit fucking respawned. It's awful. This quest really kind of sucks. I remember this quest sucking back in the day, too. Obviously, you had less people running around, but, you know, you could at least finish this stuff in reasonable time. I mean, we only got 4 more levels to go, and then we're basically set. So, if we do Zangarmarsh, we should get easily to 66 off of Zangarmarsh. If we were to just leave now and just do that, we could get to 66 no problem. See, I looked away for 2 seconds and they killed them. Alright, I'm leaving. I'm not doing this shit. Maybe I just never... maybe I just won't do this quest. Because I would have to sit here at like 2 in the morning. And trust me, people are farming it all day long. So I probably won't do it. I'll do Demonic Corruption. Or, I'm sorry, Demonic Contamination. That's worth doing. But some of these other ones, man, it's rough. It's really rough to try to actually fully max stuff out. Not even because it's hard, not even because it's, you know, low drop. It's just you can never get the monsters you need because someone else has already hit it. And so therefore there's no reason for you to try and contribute because you're not going to get credit. It like defeats the purpose of like an MMO. Like it almost inspires it to be a competition thing against friendlies, basically. Like, yeah, sure, Alliance members, whatever, or and vice versa if you're Alliance. It's like Horde members, whatever. But like... If someone from your own faction hits it, like, there's no reason for you to even show up. You might as well just not exist. I don't know why that was a thing for as long as it was in World of Warcraft. I don't think it incentivized player cooperation and partying as much as they thought it would. Which is why now they changed it. And why now no other game does that. Because I just think it doesn't incentivize people to actually... I'm going to keep doing that. I don't think it incentivizes people to play together, basically. What? Thank you. Can we get 2? No. I know that was asking for a lot right there. Dude, I rolled a 1 in this game. I just started playing, man. That shit really annoys me. I rolled a fucking 1. God damn it. But yeah, we could go, like, do some of the different quests around, Cenarian Outpost. I'll give one last look to this area, but I just feel like stuff stays permadead over here, so... It's actually, like, one of the biggest bottlenecks if you had to hypothetically do every quest. This definitely feels like one of the biggest bottlenecks I've seen in a long while. On the hulking hellbore. Okay. Hey, is Dreadtusk just a random monster? I think it is, right? Which one is it? There you go. There you go, buddy. Yeah, they just become Dread Tusks. Okay. I don't know, things are just easier when you could have a system pair you with people. Because, like, you have to manually make the groups in this. Carving does not have better anything. It has better stamina. The stuff they give you has better stamina, not necessarily better DPS. Yeah, because isn't Frost supposed to dual wield? So they have a tank spec that's a dual wield spec? I mean, shit, that sounds cool. It just also is kind of weird. I don't know. Thank you. And you don't get it. It's like who actually fucking designed that shit, man? Well, that shit's claimed. This is the definition of, like, frustration and futility. Because I've killed 5 already. Dude, I've killed 5 and I've only gotten 1. God, this quest is terrible. This is so awful. Oh, yep. I knew it. I wasn't going to be able to death grip him fast enough. But you see what I mean? Like, the both of us could easily just team up and defeat, like, forget it. I'm done. I'm not wasting time here. This is actually just a waste of time. Let's see. Fuck. Thank you. Wahoo. They're gonna kill him first, aren't they? Like, I'm not gonna sit out in front of this stuff for hours, dude. Like, if I just don't get it, I just don't get it. It's okay to skip quests. We have 50% bonus experience on everything you do. I'm not gonna lose my shit if I can't do either of these. I'll just move on after this regardless, right? Because I can only cross so much ground so quickly and be in so many places at once, so. Like I said, these areas are huge. Like, WoW definitely has bigger areas than 14. To be fair, Heavensward had pretty big areas. Like, a Heavensward area is pretty big. It takes so long to get anywhere. That's ridiculous that shit has been getting farmed the fuck out. Like, everywhere else, what'll happen is, mobs will get killed, but you'll see, like, they'll respawn instantly, right? So it's like you're not really missing anything. Like, mobs will get killed, but it'll be like, oh, okay, well, here he is again instantly, like, right where I was with the birds. Like, I killed that one guy, and immediately he came back. So, it's just, I just think that some quests they're just really lenient on, and others they're not. That's the kind of stuff I wouldn't mind if they changed. Like, I feel like there's a point to doing that. It's kind of unfortunate. It kind of sucks, honestly. Oh. Where are my fucking dudes? Where the fuck are they? What the fuck are they doing? Uh-huh. Do we even get credit for this? I go, he hits all of us. And what did I do? I merely just sat here. I mean, obviously. Fuck it. It'll go faster if I just fucking help. I'm literally gonna stand right on his body. Just take death and decay the whole time. Fuck, okay. Just like when they didn't, I wonder when they split Druid into 2 different trees for tanking and for DPS, because Feral Combat doubles for both. So that's why a lot of Druids, I think, dual spec. Like, you could passively dual spec without actually buying it. Like, it's actually just a thing in this game. You could dual spec into both melee DPS and tanking, because a lot of the talents are shared. They give benefits for both. I don't know, I would probably want to play a Druid. Druids are still like one of the most exclusive classes. I like how they gave Worgen the ability to become Druids. And then they gave it to Trolls. That was cool though. I like Troll Druid. I think it's pretty interesting. Worgen was kind of a weird race to add though, I won't lie. Goblin kind of made sense, because Goblins were in the old Horde before this one. But I guess it's whatever, right? I guess it kind of fits with the whole like aesthetic, you know? Alright, perfect. I'm literally gonna camp the shit out of this dude. We have convened everybody together, as you could see. Fucking kill his ass. Yeah, because I think Frost Stance gives you more enmity, but, like, Blood Stance gives you self-healing. So maybe you pull in one and then you go into the other. Okay, we are completely destroying her. Easy. So, I mean, if you actually have a group of people, this shit is mega easy. I can actually get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I guess what I'll do is we could just go on to fucking... What's it called? We'll just fly over to, other place. We'll just go to Zangarmarsh. Actually, technically, there's more stuff for us to do if we were to go and go talk to Thrall. Because it's actually like a big story moment. You're supposed to tell Thrall that there are uncorrupted orcs on the other side of the Dark Portal. Because canonically, all the orcs, supposedly, almost all the orcs drank from, was it Manarok's blood, which bound them in service to the Burning Legion. And, increases your parry rating. Yeah, I could get rid of that Signet with the Dark Brotherhood. Let's see. Improves critical strike, increases attack power. Yeah, this is better. Increases back by 900, increases defense rating. 1 minute cooldown. Fuck it, I don't really care. Let me, where the fuck did it go? There it is. I guess we should. I could go drop off some of the stuff I have, right? How do you get back if I were to do this? Yeah, no, I could get back. Yeah, we just ride the portal again. Yeah. The portal is in one way. Okay. I mean, I could probably ask for help with the Raging Colossuses, but I don't know. I don't really care. That and the fucking demonic essence shit kind of just pissed me off. I'm like, okay, dude. Sure. Oh, yeah, and they're showing off more of the Bleach 1000-Year War arc. I think it's really good that Bleach is actually going to get it animated, right? Like, the last thing I want is for Bleach, like, this one of my... Because I remember when I used to watch Bleach while playing this game, right? Like, that was my big anime phase when I was, like, 14 and 13, basically. Is that I was watching... I remember when Toonami went off, my whole life revolved around Toonami. Let's get that out the way. Right, so when I was a kid, I would watch everything on Toonami. I watched Sailor Moon, Gundam, Dragon Ball, all that stuff back when I was younger. Like, that was just what I did. Like, I watched anime and I played games while I watched anime. And so Saturdays, I would come home from, what's it called? From fucking, piano practice, which I hated, but now I kind of regret it. Like quitting it. I think it was the thing is like I liked piano. I didn't like how pressured I felt to have to do well at it, you know, because the piano that we have in my house is actually really really old. It's like a 1966 piano, and it still works and it's still just as good as the day it was. Well, maybe not the day it was purchased, but like it's a 1996 piano. I'm sorry, a 1966 piano. It's really old, to say the least. It's probably older than almost anyone who's ever watched my content. So it is a family heirloom. I actually found, and the reason I know how old it was is because I actually found the not the deed, but like the signed authenticity letter saying like, yes, this piano is good to go. It's official. It's 100% legitimate. You know, not that anyone makes fake pianos, but you know, I was like, and we'll service it if anything happens or whatever. Like legitimately stuff that has been sitting in a book on a bookshelf for the last like 20, 30 years untouched. Okay, I was about to say, he didn't come over here and start swinging at Thrall, did he? Good old Vol'jin. No, you know what it is? It's using Deathgate. Using Deathgate is what's fucked up. Because if you use it to go back and like learn something or whatever, I guess I'm just not going to learn anything. I think it's better for me to just learn how to fly versus learning like random abilities that I probably won't even need. I probably won't even notice that I don't have it. Yeah, Thrall is definitely the main character of Warcraft 3. Thrall and I guess Jaina. Jaina has such a tragic story too. I just feel bad for her, like in general. Alright, let me dump this shit in here. Do I even have anything in the vault? I could get click on the actual vault, but you have to actually just talk to this dude. Fucking dump this. Dump that. I think that's it, right? Soulbound, Buzzard Bites. Yeah, that's about it. Everything else is Netherweave, which is incredibly abundant in this game. Yeah, I won't go back because if I do, I'd have to Hearthstone, and I just used it because there's no fast way to get back once you've gone to there. That was something that they added later. So like they did the same thing to teleport Moonglade, right? If you cast teleport Moonglade, it takes you to Moonglade. But then if you were to cast it again while in Moonglade, it takes you back to wherever you left from. Which is so helpful, and I got so used to that on retail, because I like I said, I was leveling my Troll Druid from like 1. I literally started that dude out at level 1. And that was during Warlords of Draenor, I think. And so, like, I really got into that character. I had such a fun time, man. But, like, I really got into it. I was like, oh, you know, this is cool. I was like, balance is cool. Like, what the hell? Like, it was such a surprisingly fun time, right? And, like, I've leveled a couple characters up through retail. Not all the way, but, you know, reasonably high, right? I unlocked all the Horde bonus races because, it was relatively easy if you have all the stuff. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just do it, right? Because, you know, what do I have to lose? Nothing. Also, I just kind of hate that we just skip right through all this. So many of the late game areas you don't actually have to do because there's more than enough experience. I think that a lot of the late game areas needed to be made a little easier. Now, I don't know the full levels and everything for different areas, but it's hard to get to some of these areas, right? Like, once I get in the air, I'll show you what I mean. Like, if you're leveling a Horde character, right? I almost left for some reason. That would have been really stupid. Let's go to Swamp Rat. I'm done with this other bullshit. Right? So, like, if you want to level, right, from Eastern Kingdom, under attack, what? Oh, they actually tell you what's under attack? Good, I don't care. So, like, let's say you're a Blood Elf, right? You obviously start at Eversong. You do Ghostlands, right? Then afterwards, you basically have to go do Hillsbrad, I find that there's not enough quests in Hillsbrad though. So like you either have to stay and do the late game, the late sepulcher quests, or you have to go to Kalimdor, which I actually kind of would recommend. But regardless, right? Like let's pretend that you don't. Then from here you go to Arathi, and then from Arathi, like yeah, you technically can do Hinterlands, right? But I think Arathi takes you from like 30 to 35-ish, a little bit. So you like then you could do Stranglethorn, which is like a whole wrap around. Like you have to go back up to Tearsfall Glades and go all the way down. If you want to do Badlands, which I think is like what high 30s, low 40s, you have to run through Wetlands and Loch Modan. There's like no easy way to get there as a horde, because no matter what, you have to either run all the way. You have to come from Stranglethorn and go up through Duskwood, right? Deadwind Pass I wouldn't pass through. Up through, you have to go through Elowend over here into Red Ridge, and then you have to go up through the Burning Steps, up through Searing Gorge, and then out into the Badlands, right? You know, all this fucking work, right? All of it. It's insane how much work you have to do. But like once you get the flight paths down here, you're good. The problem is getting the flight paths. It's just really annoying. Whereas with Kalimdor, it's a bit easier, right? You do one of these two first, and you do Barrens. You could do a little bit of Stone Talon and Ashenvale. And then once you're done, you're about level 30-ish, especially with this buff up. So you kind of have to do Thousand Needles. I'm not really too sure. I think Desolace and Duskwallow are like 35 to 40. It's really kind of shit. And then this is like 45 to 50, I want to say, in Feralis. And then these areas down here, whatever. Like, I don't really know what, like, the best level pathing is, honestly. It just kind of sucks leveling from that 35 to 45 range. Because once you hit 45, I mean, it's pretty straightforward, right? It would have been better. I think they honestly changed some of it. I think Desolace became a lower level instance, or a lower level area, overall. And so did Duskwallow. So I've never actually done Duskwallow Marsh in Classic at all. And remember, they completely changed Thousand Needles. Like, the leveling system is better in retail. But that's what we're here for, right? That's why I really want to get all my characters at least up to 40. If I can, because that would be really dope. It would save me a lot of fucking time and stress and mental energy. So if I could at least get to 40, then after that, it's, what, 40 to 58, basically? It's not great. I probably won't push a lot of classes, but at least it's... Oh, wait, can I learn how to fucking fly? Can I? I have no idea. Would that be like... They wouldn't tell you if you couldn't, right? Let me fucking... I'm about to waste some real money doing this, too, and I'm going to be kind of salty. I guess I should just hop on my fucking Paladin and give myself the money I need. That's probably what I'll end up doing, honestly. I hate to go back as soon as I landed, but I guess what I could do is I could just loan myself, which I guess you can't really loan money to yourself. I'll just toss some money my way and just buy flying, because we will save so much time flying. We will save so much time being able to not have to, you know, worry about terrestrial movement. That's just how it is. It's just faster. It's faster to ignore the terrain and just do what you want. And then we could go Boglash is easy. I don't know, how do you investigate Umberfen Lake? Southwest of here. Look for clues. Oh, you just have to find the pump. And then that way we could just fly right over to Zabrajin. It makes it just a lot easier when you could just fly directly to the places you need to be at. You could just, because if you fly up high enough, nothing can affect you. Nothing fights you. So. Let's see. I'll kick myself some money. I'll literally kick myself a couple extra coins. What am I at? 196? Yeah, we don't even need food. So I'll just use all my money on this. And hopefully as I level up other characters, because when I go through Northrend, I'm sure I'll have tons of extra money. You need like 1,000 guild, 1,000 gold to like buy what? The mammoth mount? I don't even know how any of this stuff works. This game is one hell of a fucking grind, man. Insanity. Shit, I guess with all that guild that I made in the last, like, couple of months, I might as well just buy the stupid mount from Unreal again. Maybe I'll just do that. Just so that way I can have some extra cash on hand. Yeah, maybe I'll just fucking buy it. I know I'm at 65 million. I'll try to sell a couple more materia. I guess I'll do my fucking roulettes after this. So I guess I'll stop playing this. Oh, yeah, it's 237. So what is that? 40-some? Right? It's about 40 gold. Plus a Wind Rider is 45. Oh, fuck. I almost lost my shit. So I need to give myself, what, like 87 gold? I think I have enough. Right? If I were to sell some stuff really quickly. I think I have enough. I could sell stacks of netherweave, but I feel like that's going to be more worthwhile to actually, like, do stuff with. There we go. I could sell some of this stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'll use it someday, so that's why I don't really want to sell it too much. But that's what I mean. As soon as you come here, you make way more money, so... What is it? 235 and then 45, right? I think I still need to give myself like 75 gold. I think that should be more than enough. Fuck me. All I do is drain this character of fucking money, man. What is his name? Clymenos? I'm gonna give myself 75. It's kind of a waste, but whatever. Hopefully I get to make all that back again. This is every character, by the way. It's insanity. At least I want to play fucking Death Knight. What is that? A Paladin? That is a big-ass shield. Whatever I have spared, I'll do it. Yeah, see? 50 gold coins, 250, but because I have reputation, it's less. The more, like, at this point, you're pretty much guaranteed to almost have Honored with Thrallmar. Like, you could get higher. We're not doing that. It's way too much work. By the time I get Revered, we'll already be done, so there's no point in doing it. I'll just fucking learn it now. Whatever. And I just barely had a fuck enough, man. It's insanity. It still costs too much. That's what I mean. Like, I say that the fucking World of Warcraft system just is way worse than 14. Like, paying for mounts is ridiculous. Alright, well, there we go. We could actually fly places now. I mean, there's not... I mean, should I just fly all the way out there and just save myself the money? I think that mounts that you take are still faster. But obviously the added benefit of this is that, one, this moves faster in the air. As you can see, it increases flight speed by 150. On land, you actually move slower. I think it's only 60% like a normal mount. This guy is swift. That's how you know he's 70, because he's gone. Like, flying mounts just get stupidly fast. They're always faster than normal mounts. Than ground mounts. I mean, that's kind of the point, right? It's like we're already going faster than a ground mount just flying through the air, basically. Look at these dudes fucking patrolling around. Yeah, maybe I want to do like a protection warrior on the side. I think that would be kind of cool, right? To have like an orc protection warrior, because you could do a fucking axe specialization and shit. But it should take so long in Classic, I don't know. Really should just make a bank character. And that way I could just hit them up. So I can actually go level my druid before the fucking shit closes. But I don't know if I'm going to have the time to do my druid. I'm going to focus on my hunter, because hunter's always been my favorite class. For sure. Like, paladin's cool and all. and mage is interesting, and druid's always been like, that was the first class I really started to like level and do stuff with. I think I got that dude to like 36, 33, and then after that I was just kind of like, well, listen, we had a good run, but I want to play Horde. That was the day I wanted to play Horde. I told some dude like who was running around, because back then you could only have 10 characters, so I was like, well, if I want to make Horde characters, that's it. I can't play Alliance. So I found some dude, I forget what town I was in. I was like, yo, you want some money? And he was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, yo, just take this. And I gave him 30 gold. I gave him basically all the money I had. I was like, yeah, no, I'm moving to Horde. So like all this money is worthless to me. And I was just like, take it. And he was like, oh shit, sure, dude. I'll never forget that exchange. That dude, who even knows if he plays the game anymore? Who even knows if he has that character? But I'll never forget that exchange, because it was like, literally, looking back on it after I did it, it was probably the most sus thing I think I've ever done in my in my World of Warcraft. I hate hamstring. It was the most sus thing I think I've ever done in my World of Warcraft career. Like, some random dude comes up and is like, yo, you want some blood money, basically? Like, yeah, no shit, dudes are gonna be like, I don't know if this is legit. Because I would be too. I'd be like, I don't know if this is legit. This don't sound right. Oh, great. Well, we have to kill him. It's fine. I kind of shouldn't have deleted that character. I should have just, looking back, I mean, you know, it's obviously hindsight is 2020 and all that good stuff. But looking back, I probably should have just left that character alone. Just so I could have had him. But to be fair, I had to like pull all those characters off of that account. I'm really lucky that Blizzard offers the service that they do. What is it that drops this thing again? Wait, what is the fucking staff? Wait, there it is. Oh my god, I lost my... I was gonna lose my mind, dude. I was gonna actually, like, fucking explode. I'm still doing this out of habit. Well, it'll take a second for them to respawn, so I guess I could go over here and do this. I mean, now that I can fly, I can reach them faster. Yeah, it sucks. I don't have any Alliance characters, really. It takes too long. It would just take too long to level them. I already have too much time spent in it. Like, I was leveling a fucking Alliance Paladin. I think it was a Ret Paladin in retail. I was like, you know what? Let me just fuck around and just find out, right? Like, let me just do some stupid shit, because it's been a while. So I had a good time. It was like, you know, you do Red Ridge. I think I got up to Duskwood, and then I was like, yeah, I'm kind of done. Like, after this point, we kind of just start to go into contested areas. So I was just like, yeah, well, that's pretty much it, isn't it? Nothing wrong with it. You know, I just was like, yeah, it's boring. Not, like, specifically boring, but I was kind of like... What's the point? I mean, honestly, I was like, what's the point? Like, I'm not gonna get this guy to max level. Like, yeah, I might as well just... I enjoyed it. It was a cool little thing to do on the side as, like, a little project. And that was it. How am I still in combat? Okay. What the fuck? Yeah, that's not so... I guess if the game is pressured enough, it forcibly spawns some of this stuff. I don't know. Whatever. Well, I guess we're going to try to complete it. I guess I should try to summon the ghouls for that other quest as well. Dude, this is obnoxious, man. This is actually, like, fucking obnoxious. Ah, God, he spawned now. I saw him first. Dude, can we just get it? Having to kill 10 of these guys for one fucking item is absurd. Well, what the fuck? It's an offhand fist weapon. That's like for shaman, basically. Remember, Monk isn't in this game. Like, Monk is like a traditional, like, role-playing class. And it wasn't in this game for the longest until Mists of Pandaria. Nope, mine. Saw it first. Like, believe it or not, Mists of Pandaria is actually like a pretty good expansion. Like, from the bits of it that I played, I actually really liked it. Like, I know, like, everyone makes fun of it because, oh, Kung Fu Panda. But it's actually got, like, a good story. I actually think it's pretty well done. Now, I don't know about the meta. I don't know about the rating. I don't know anything about any of that, right? So I can't speak to that. But what I can say is that at least from a story perspective, when I played it, it was kind of alright. Like, I was led to believe it was the worst fucking thing ever. And it turns out it's actually a pretty decent expansion with a good story. Now, I don't know about liking the races, right? Like, the races are kind of whatever, but... Because there's basically just one brand of Pandarin. And what's hilarious is that some dude actually, like, leveled his Pandarin to max level without picking a side. Blizzard actually congratulated him. Like, they gave him some reward for doing it. Like, he did the one thing that nobody ever wants to do. And you know what? Credit to him for that. I think it took him something like tons of days or something. It was, like, an actual feat of strength. Like, literally, not just the meme that they say in this game. Oh my god. Please just give me the fucking thing, then. Did someone hit him already? No, perfect. Let's go. Like, he's talking to nobody because they ran away and haven't respawned yet. Oh my god. Good thing these quests are still good, man. This is why you can skip Terracar Forest, because with 50% given to you on everything, this is easy. This is like why I used to play COD so much during double XP weekends, back when it was, you know, it really mattered, right? Nowadays, I don't really like Call of Duty like that. But back in the day, I would have streamed the shit out of it. I would have played it literally every day, because I was playing it every day. I would do my homework. And then I would get on Call of Duty, and I would fucking, like, grind the shit out of stuff, man. It was a fun time, dude. Like, I don't know what to tell you. It was a good time. It was a different time, you know? Alright, let's see if we can kill some Colossals. We are level 64, so we should have a little bit of a buffer zone. We should be able to tank it a little bit, right? It's the ads. I don't really, like, because I won't have my things up. So I'll summon a ghoul. I guess we have to wait the 3-minute cooldown almost, maybe. Oh, I'll also eat, so that way I have enhanced stamina. Oh, this gives me strength. Whoops. I think you can only get one well-fed, right? I don't think you can get two. Right? Yeah, you can't. I don't know. Stamina might be better because will live longer. That's unfortunate. I wasn't sure if, like, you could get multiple sources. Okay. So, I mean, if you could get, like, a group of, like, 2 or 3 friends together, even just leveling characters is fun, because it's like you're all working together and accomplishing stuff. Like, even that would be fun. Okay, I don't really know what I'm doing. If I get parried, I'm definitely not gonna fucking win. Okay, I gotta wait. I gotta put up Mark of Blood. Runic Power. Pestilence. Death Strike. Blood Tap. Obliterate. Reset. I gotta wait. Death and Decay. It's also partially because I'm playing with fucking keyboard. Instead, I'm manually tapping my mouse button when I shouldn't be. Alright, so I could do it, basically. It's hard, it'll take me most of my resources and cooldowns, but I could do it. It's just, yeah. You couldn't do this if you were a lower level. Storm and Bree, fine, we'll eat that. We'll get that out the way. have so many games to play. It's not like I'm not stressed so much about the games I have to play. It's about doing them in a time period that makes sense. So tomorrow I have to record. And like obviously I get to pick my poison, right? Like I'm going to play video games one way or another, but I have to record tomorrow because I'm behind. So I finished one game. I finished Final Fantasy this weekend. And like I think I played like 13 hours of it or some shit. Oh, I should have done that. I forgot to do that, actually. I played like 13 hours of it or something. It was kind of insane how much of that game I played. Like, actually. Yeah, I don't think there's a button to refresh my dots that I'm aware of. No, we can't put that up. We'll do that. I will also do this if I'm not stunned. Thank you. See, like, this is serviceable. I didn't mean to do that. Now we will pass the plague. Oh, not that shit. I want a blood boil. Blood boil is like such a good fucking ability, man. Oh, that was a heart strike. I thought it was only one. They were standing inside of each other, so I actually couldn't tell. Okay. If we could just do that one more time. I don't think I could kill the quest mob by myself. Maybe if I had my ghoul help me, I could do it. Oh, okay, he died. Maybe if I had my ghoul help me, I could do it. But I don't think I could kill the quest mob by myself. That might be a little bit too hard to do. Yeah, right, because Heart Strike is what? 72%. Do I have Blood Boil rank 2? No, it's only rank 1. Also increases your total strength. Yeah. Okay. Pure Blood. Silence. You have a silence and a fucking interrupt. Those are not one and the same in this game. They're actually two completely different moves. I don't think I have any other buffs, right? I don't think so, yeah. I think this is the best I could do. Given the circumstances, right? I think the goal is to death coil as much as possible. Yeah, I'm not going to use my cooldown. If I had a healer, I would use it, but I don't, so I don't want to use it. Tap. I should probably Vampiric Blood when I get it in a second. Thank you. Death and Decay. Yeah, it's like when they have all these shit, like, they do so much fucking damage, man. That's intense. Dude, what the fuck? I don't know why. They do... Oh, because they're frenzied. I see. They get frenzied when they get low. Yeah, I was gonna say, how the fuck are they doing that much damage? This is intense. That's what I mean. If I just had one person with a healer, like a Resto Druid... because in 14, the healers all do different things. In this game, they kind of... I don't know. It's weird. I've never leveled healers in this game. Okay. Idol of the Wolf. Yeah, I don't know. Do we even take anything? We take sigils. I don't think any sigils are available. So these are all the different, like, optional additional things, right? So you have the ranged weapon, which is a crossbow. You have a wand, which is for... crossbow is for basically any melee, like rogue, hunter, warrior. Yeah, rogue, hunter, and warrior, I think, can use ranged weapons like that. Librams are for paladin. Totems are for shaman. Idols are for druid. Yeah, druid. And then these are for all the casters. And I think that covers all the classes, maybe. So I don't know what's worth the most. I assume the weapon. Unfortunately, because Death Knight's new, we don't get anything. We don't get a sigil. So I mean, I could try this. I don't think I can do it. I know I've said that like maybe 3 or 4 times now, but yeah. And their melee attack speed is reduced. We get up to a 20% boost to melee attack speed. I find that that's what makes Shaman really broken. Is Wind Fury is kind of stupidly strong. Like, actually really good. Let's use this, actually. I guess I'll try it. If I don't, it is what it is. Probably, like, way harder than the average dude. I got pots. I could use the Noth Special Brew, right? Yeah, that restores more health. Okay. What is it? This? Oh my god, please go away. Please go away. Oh, this would be so bad if you aggroed to me. Please stay away. I'm a higher level than you. Go away. Trying to kill elites by myself. You can't even do this shit as a non-tank. Like, you just take too much damage. The only reason we could do it is because we're fighting one single dungeon monster by ourselves, more or less. Okay. I'm gonna have to actually, like, semi-focus. Because I'm still trying to learn the actual, like, usages for self-healing and stuff. Oh my god, you are taking way too much of my life bar. Maybe. I don't think he's... Yeah, oh, he does. Fuck me. Oh, he splits into multiple. That's not great. I'm gonna fucking boost myself. Alright, as long as we can kill him, it's okay if we die immediately following it. Nothing wrong with that at all. Although, for some reason, this feels easier than the normal enemies. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Wow. That's it. I think I could try to just run, actually. Do I have a fast running ability? I don't think I do. If I just leave, then what the fuck are they gonna do to me? Nothing, I'm already out of combat. Sweet. Yo, that was easier than the normal enemies. Hi. That was insanely easy. What the fuck? Dude, Death Knight is so broken. This class is so good, man. Okay. Then actually we will be able to finish everything in Hellfire Peninsula. Like, actually. And we could move to Zangarmarsh for, like, maybe the last 30 minutes. I hate that it took me a whole extra part of the stream, but at least I'm glad we were just able to get most of it done. More than anything. 34 strength, and the same, -4 stamina. These are meant for paladins. I mean, we might as well use them, right? Like, it's decent. It gives me more, what was it, more strength? Yeah, a lot more strength, so... It's, again, the nice aesthetic is ruined. I have to go to Falcon Watch. What's the last quest? Oh, we have to do the Maghar. They just want you to pick up some items and stuff. I really feel for Thrall, though, because it's such, like, a cool storyline that ends up... Like, look, I don't mind that Grom becomes this, like, super ridiculous, like, dictator. I don't really like the alternate timeline drainer shit, though. I feel like that's just weird, right? Because this originally, I think, was the Tanan jungle and stuff. Like, I'm not a huge fan of, like, oh, well, we did time travel, right? But, like, I don't mind that, like, Garrosh does his own thing and, like, becomes a villain at all. But I kind of wish they just did it better, honestly. Okay, we're now honored with Silver Moon, which is kind of funny. Soulbound, there you go. Start to recoup some of our money. Dude, I don't think I'm ever going to use that, if I'm being totally honest. I hate that I've spent so much money on learning how to fly in the last, like, couple of days. But whatever, what can you do? No, I'll keep that. It's only worth, like, 1 copper anyway, so... Now for Zangarmarsh, we're not going to be able to do everything anyway, so... At the minimum, at the end of today, I want to be able to go into Zabragen and get my credit for that. There we go, Maghar's over here. I feel bad because I think Thrall really had a real connection with Garrosh, and Garrosh is just too bloodthirsty. Like, he spends most of Cataclysm just escalating shit. And then he kills Cairn, which is, like, really tragic. It really is tragic because as someone who was a fan of Warcraft 3, it's like, damn, dude. That's what I mean. Like, I think that after a point, I think Warlords of Draenor, at least for the storyline, is where I was kind of like, okay, it's a little extra. Like, I mean, Legion isn't bad, right? Like, I like that Legion is like the whole class quest plotline. I just don't like that those relics basically became useless. See, one day they just need to make an MMO where, like, you're basically building up your relic the whole game, right? Like, there's no, like, 1,000 different things you pick up and equip. I don't want to trade strength for stamina. Where is she? There we go. One dry cat. What? Oh my god. I thought you had to pick up, like, leaves or some shit. Is that Fel Reaver in the distance? Yo, look how far that shit is. But, like, I think my favorite thing about it is, like, Legion is like, there just needs to be a game where you have a weapon and it's like a special weapon and you don't like change out weapons, you like sacrifice things to it to make it into a better weapon, you know what I mean? And like, I feel like that would be better. Like if Legion, like as an expansion, right, like there weren't really any other weapons for you to use at that level, like from, what was it, like level 100 to 110. There were basically no other weapons for you, the character, to use. You were supposed to use your class weapons. And yeah, there were different versions and different aesthetics and whatnot. But, it, you know, like, you couldn't, like, change out certain things, right? I feel they should go back to that. That is such a good concept that you just have, like, a set of armor and or a set of weapons. And that's it. Like, you don't get any other weapons. You just sacrifice, like, weapons and materials to that weapon to make it bigger and better and stronger. I would have preferred that. In my honest opinion, that to me sounds way more interesting than taking this legendary piece of Warcraft lore and then just throwing it in a fucking box somewhere and never thinking about it again. It's like, what the fuck? Like, why would you take Frostmourne and just throw it away somewhere? You know, Doomhammer. All the classic, like, amazing, unique weapons from World of Warcraft history. You just get them and throw them in a box somewhere. And I mean, like, yeah, you could argue that 14 does the same thing. I think it's a little different because, like, you could still reasonably get those things. Like, you could still get relics in 14. The only relics that suck are the Stormblood ones. I've ranted about this till I've been fucking blue in the face. I have bitched to high heaven about the way Eureka's handled. Yeah. It sucks. It really shouldn't be that bad. Eureka... Because Eureka has parts of the story. It's just if you didn't play it when it was new, you know, you're never going to play it. It's impossible. And if it's not impossible, it's downright boring. So my thing with Eureka, personally, is just... because the only real rewards from it are cosmetic at this point, besides Baldesian Arsenal, literally nerf everything of it to the fucking ground. Like, literally say, okay, you want to come in here and level? You could level from 1 to 70, because level doesn't even matter in Eureka anyway, right? Like, I would just say turn it into the ultimate casual party experience. You and a couple friends can come in and do everything in it. Because it used to support, I think, 144 people. Now you'd be lucky if you get 4 people in Eureka. In fact, I should log on to 14 and prove the point. I don't have to give it to the debilitate people. What is that? Undead? Troll Shaman. Yeah, I don't know. It's not that I dislike the races, because I don't like dwarves and I don't like gnomes, but yeah. I don't know, man. I was just... Here we go. What is it again? This thing? There you go. You have to wait 5 seconds. Unfortunately, while you play Doctor. It's weird. It said target must not be in combat, so I guess Alliance players can come over here and just kill these guys. Right? Because I don't think Alliance players can talk to the Magcar. They probably get, like, the Broken or something. I probably should just make an Alliance character. It'd be kind of fucking stupid, but whatever. Because how would I, like, I would just have to start basically over from 0. Because you can't have any, hang on. They want me to do something in my Discord. Okay. Sorry, I was... Yeah, wait a minute. See, I told you. Bro, what the fuck? Are you serious? I didn't know that they were supposed to come over here and kill Magcar. That's fucked up. I genuinely did not know that. Well, obviously they stood no fucking chance. Let's see if I can just fucking get some of these guys. I just need one more. Probably like a quest from the Broken. They're just like, oh. I think it'd be cool to play Lich King and have like a bunch of stuff leveled up. I just wonder, like, what are they gonna do after this, right? Because like they have to know that the majority of people who didn't like anything after Wrath all point to fucking Cataclysm as the defining moment. When everything just kind of stopped being that great. So they can't actually seriously have a Wrath Classic, right? Like, Burning Classic is whatever, right? Like, most people consider Lich King to be the better of the two. It's just Burning is so iconic in how it handled a lot of stuff. Like, I just personally feel that they should not do that. They should just leave it as is. They should just say, this is what it is, you know, however long people play it, however long people play it. Okay, now we can actually move on. Yeah, we're actually on a cliff. I like how it was just a flat drop. It's the steepest cliff ever. Let's see if we could fill in this temple. Maybe I'll make a Draenei character. I don't know what I would play, though. Should I just fucking play Paladin and just play Ret Paladin? Maybe. This seems kind of basic. Like, because I could do Warrior, but I find Warrior to be basic, too. Like, how do you self-heal as Warrior? I don't think you can. You just get more done with Paladin. With lay on hands and all the shit. Like, you just get more, you know? There you go. Okay. That's what I mean, so... Maybe I'll... Because I kind of want to fucking... I don't know. I gotta think about it. Do a fucking Elemental Shaman, but then you have to fucking hold a shield. That's why I don't like Elemental Shaman. You have to hold a shield. I miss when you used to just spam Rockbreaker and then Flame Tongue and I think Frostbrand for less movement. I hate that they removed so much stuff, man. They changed so many MMO classes, and they never change them for the better, usually. I hate that the day's over, by the way. I gotta figure out what I'm even gonna play Bayonetta on. It's been so long since I fucking played Bayonetta. I could probably do Series X. Okay. We have to go south. We're looking for Boglash. We also, I think, need to kill some of these things. So, do we? Right? Name of fashion, right? What is it? Yeah, there's no explanation for fashion. We actually need to kill these guys. As you can see, they're low level. As with most expansions, most things are... What the fuck? What was that behind me? That was a weird sound. Most areas are not, like, super strict, right? Like, 14 has more level blending, though, so I guess you can't really compare the two too much. But, like, World of Warcraft usually, like, if an area is high level, like, there could be parts of it that are lower level, but generally speaking, like, high level areas are just high level. Like, not really much you could do about it. Oh, this is great odds right now. This luck is just to die for, like, literally. March Fang Slicers. I guess we should go hunt those other, the Naga. Thank you. Which one's Umberfen Lake again? This one. I think you literally just need to go over here and see this. Dude, those fucking gnome flying mounts just look so weird, man. Hey, look, they're literally pumping the water out of every lake. It's insane. There you go. Let's see if we can find the people we're supposed to kill. It might be a little bit confusing, but I might be able to do it. I think the first one is over here. This is kind of a big area, obviously. Yeah, the Dark Crests. Yeah, here we go. They're over here. Normally, they're probably dead. Yeah, they're dead. As I said, shit is just getting cleaned the fuck out, man. It's kind of nuts when you really consider it. Yeah, I need to buy some extra corpse dust, so that way I can just summon the, some of the people I fucking need, man. Yep. Feels good. I was actually going to ask him. Oh, perfect. Perfect timing. Thank you for showing up. Oh, actually, I need to be careful not to die here. He can't heal me. Maybe they're harder than I remember. Dude, Paladin legit be fucking with my, like, knowledge of the game. Why? What? What? Alright, there you go. See? Easy. Alright. Very good. Get rid of the Risen Ghoul. We have to come back here anyway, so I'd rather just, like, pop down. There's 4 major lakes. There's Umberfen, the Lagoon, Serpent Lake, and then another one over here. I can't remember exactly what it's called. The other one is, I think, over by Serpent Lake more, so it's up more north. Oh shit, I gotta be careful I don't run into the, yeah, is that it? Yeah, this is a, what is this, an Alliance outpost or some shit? I think. Let's see if I can mark it on the map, please. That would be awesome. Game. Game, please, thank you. This is that way I know where it is, so I know where not to go. Yeah, because we have Swamp Rat, they have Telrador, so I don't want to accidentally end up on it. There you go, it should be right over here. I might as well eat the sausage, get some extra strength. See if I can hit 65. If I can hit 65, then that's a stream well done. If not, we're really close, so it shouldn't be too hard to level up again on Thursday, right? When I play this. It should be actually fairly straightforward and simple. Alright. Just gotta wait a little bit. Did Dubious kill him and then die? Yeah, we also gotta get Hydra scales. There's something with like eel fillets I think we have to get as well. So we could do that. I kinda wanna do that next time, I'm not gonna lie. That's like a lot of effort. Boglash is easy to kill. There you go. Oh, did I hit her? I think I hit her twice for no reason. That's my fault. What the fuck? Wow, this is actually very frustrating. I did not mean to do that. Ooh, shit, that's bad. Shit like that actually could get me killed. Let's heal. Although technically it increases my damage by a fuck ton, so it could be the right play. Yeah, like look at that. Look how much damage I'm doing. Literally there is no escape. Yeah, no, maybe that's the thing to do. Maybe I have to put on Killing Machine. Wow, that made it incredibly easy. I guess the damage outpaces how much you would lose from being attacked by a lot. Let's go to Zabrajin, since we're already over here. We have to fly back through all this, and I mean, we're technically closer to Swamp Rat, but it makes more sense to get it now. Plants we'll get just by doing stuff. Leader, no explanation for fashion. Thick Hydra scales. Yeah, this one is gonna be annoying. And then this is Terracar Forest. That's basically, they give you the next one almost right away. So you can kind of quest in both zones. Terracar Forest is a little bit closer to my level because it's more, I think it's like 63 to 65. This is more like 62 to 64, so I'm already on the upper edge of Zangarmarsh being decent. I forget how the PvP in this area works. I think what happens is you have to cancel, you have to capture each one of these like beacons and then talk to your respective scout, and then the scout will go over to the graveyard and that's how you control it. I don't know though, it's been too long. Okay. Like I said, I never really did a ton of PvP in World of Warcraft. I should do it as a fucking paladin. Just troll with it. Set your Hearthstone. You get in danger, you just bubble and you leave. Yeah, we have a lot of quests here. I can probably kill most of these guys. Reinforcements for Nagrand. So, like, at this point, you have a good selection of areas, right? Nagrand might be better just in general. It might have more quests to do with the Mag'har, and they're more closer to my level. We could do some of this stuff. Some of this is easy, and I've done some of it recently. Yeah, I kind of got to get on 14, which I don't... It's not that I don't want to do it. I just need to... I need to not wait Okay, this is also Blade's Edge. I just need to not wait until Sunday to try to cap, because, man, that is such fucking work. I don't want to do that. Just do my expert roulette once a day for 5 days. Maybe sprinkle in something else. Done. Don't even have to think about it. Oh, I should have set my thing for Zobergen. It doesn't matter too much, but yeah, we'll do that. Oh, is it already almost time? See, that's what I mean. Like, we finally get something good going on, right? And then it's already time for the fucking stream to end. That sucks. Oh, man. I hate it. I guess I'll fly over here. I'll fly down, and I'll come back, and I'll fly back, and then I'll set my Hearthstone to be Zobergen, because there's no end for Swamp Rat. Even though technically we actually need to do more stuff at Swamp Rat than Zobergen. I mean, we could just fucking look at all these quests. It's ridiculous. I guess we're not doing this. What do you even get for it? Just boots. 28 stamina and only 3 strength. Actually, really good. Oh, fuck it. Never mind. Oh, man. It's just a shame. They did all this work with the talent trees and then got rid of them. Like, it's so frustrating. I was always hoping we'd get more, you know? Like, we would be able to get more and more talent points and go down the talent trees, so that would be kind of cool. 4% stamina. Any damage done to you is increased. What's the blood version of this? You're taking 2% healing and damage done to you is increased by 5%. Or, I'm sorry, healing done to you. Okay. It's not great. I mean, this one increases threat generated. I don't know. It seems to be just like a common thing. It's just like some people think that blood is better and some people think frost is better. I just like blood because of the self-healing. I find that that's way more helpful in Overworld. Because, like, you've seen it. Like, we've killed fucking elites by ourselves. Summon ghoul and just think nothing of it. "21 strength and 21 stamina." I mean, yeah, it is kind of better, isn't it? Heartbreaking. This is not better, I can tell you that. Okay. So the mantle is better. More armor. -2 strength, but +6 stamina. I mean, it is what it is, right? Right? Like, I didn't read that wrong. Yeah, no, see, we went up in health. That's not good. This is also not good. Yeah, we have the Greaves of the Slaughter. Okay. Let's turn these in. I guess we could call it here, as much as I'd hate to. Explore the major lakes. What the hell? Oh, we can actually do this. All this is like a little flyby quest. Where the fuck is it? She gives you an item. Stormcrow Amulet. There you go. We could just do this. All she does is she takes you around all the different pools in this area. Basically to, like, showcase, look, they're draining the swamps. But why would they do that? And that's when Underbog comes in. I wonder where the Black Morass is. I have no idea where some of these dungeons are. Yeah, Dark Crest is draining the lagoon. All sorts of stuff. I just want to get shadow form on that priest. I guess I'll just keep going, because once you get to 40 on Hunter, you can get mail armor, which is really good. I mean, obviously, it just improves your survivability by so much. Yeah, we just have to sit through it. And then I guess I'll fly back. Or I guess we could hearth out. It doesn't really matter. We could hearth out, and then just... That's actually a faster way to end the stream. Yeah, I did some of these dungeons way back when. It feels like a lifetime ago, honestly, at this point. Alright. I actually don't know where they are pumping all that water, though, to be honest with you. Like, I remember doing Hellfire Ramparts. I remember tanking that ages ago. That was, like, legitimately the first time I'd ever tanked anything. I think one time I tanked a dungeon that I was over-leveled for as Hunter. I think that was, like, one of the few times I used, I think, Aspect of the Monkey, like, actually for gameplay, because you kind of basically never use it. Again, Survival Hunter is just not good enough. I don't know what... I think that they think they designed something completely different than what they actually ended up designing. Alright, we're gonna do that next time. Actually, no, we don't need to do that. There you go. We're actually really close. So, like, if we just do a couple quests next time, we'll get 65 easily. And then doing most of Zangarmarsh will get us to 66. So, alright. I think that was a pretty good stream. I think we accomplished a lot. So next time when we play... I have to get on fucking 14 anyway. Next time when we play, we'll hit 65. Hopefully 66. Maybe we'll go to Nagrand. And we'll probably ignore Terracar Forest, because not a lot of the quests there are annoying, take too long, have too rare of drops and everything. So in any event, I will see you guys next time, and then we will go from there. Hopefully we could get it done a good chunk of Zangarmarsh, if not more. So big ups.